Welcome to the Turnbuckle with your hosts, Killer and C. And welcome everybody to another episode of Killer and C's The Turnbuckle. I am Chris.
And this is Caesar, and we're continuing our top 100 again today. This time going from 30 all the way to 21. We're already in the 20s, guys. End of March here. We're getting ready to continue in that road of WrestleMania.
Our own special road to WrestleMania, looking at our top 100 of all time.
Yep. Just to clarify, even though we have them in different places, these 100 wrestlers, me and Chris both love these 100 wrestlers.
That's right.
So even if they were back in the 90s, we still love them. They're our favorites. These are our favorite 100 wrestlers of all time.
That's right. If we were looking to build our own rosters, we'd take these 100 guys and girls, and we would be creating brilliance.
That's correct.
In their prime. Like I wouldn't take Bruno Sammartino right now.
Why not?
Well, he's
in the coffin.
Yeah, he might not wrestle as well as he used to.
But yes, we just because we're in the 20s now, when we're getting some big names and some big people, doesn't mean that we like them. We do like them a little bit more than we did in the 90s, but we still like the people that are back in the 90s. But now we got some really big names. These are all the best ones. You could have ignored all the other ones. These are all the big names right now.
But if you didn't watch them, you should probably know who you might not need to ignore. But
that's right. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
Yes, and please share with your friends. If you like us, that means your friends will like us too. Throw them out there. Say, hey, listen to these two jabronis.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. Just listen to them.
Yeah, they're fun guys to listen to and make fun of because they don't know what they're doing.
Yep, that's right.
And we're gonna start right
crossovers.
Off. How many crossovers? Let's talk about those crossovers.
I think a lot. I think we're at the territory where like half the list are crossovers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna have like 6 crossovers.
I think that going on to the because we got 3 left, right? The list left. I think they're like 50% of all those lists are crossovers.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna have like 6 or 7 crossovers.
Yeah. 6, 7.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if you saw the 6 or 7. It's late. It's almost midnight here. I
don't know. Yeah. Well, let's get into number 30. You're going first, though, sir.
Yeah, that's right. My number 30.
I think you forgot.
Yeah, I might have because I'm getting old. I'm getting up there. My number 30. Some people would say might not belong in the number 30 spot because he doesn't have the accolades that other people do. But he is still a super pivotal part of wrestling for the last 40 years. This is Lord William Regal. This man is held...
Regal's a good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. I respect that pick, yeah.
He has held many different championships. He's never been a heavyweight champion in either WCW or WWF. But he has been a pivotal part, and he is an amazing in-ring character. With his work in the ring is bar none. I mean, he even had a match against somebody we talked about the last 10. Even though he wasn't in the last 10, it was Bill Goldberg. He had a match against Goldberg where he made Goldberg look like he almost could be a wrestler.
Yep.
So
almost.
Yep. William has done a lot of things. Yeah, not quite. So, William Regal, my number 30, we're going to start it off with a man who says, War Games!
I respect that pick, Chris. That's a good pick. And we love Goldberg over here, by the way. Our channel just loves Goldberg.
Yeah, if you haven't seen him on the top 100 yet, maybe you might see him later. Who knows? Or maybe you won't.
Maybe, just maybe. My number 30 is not a member of the Anoa'i family, but he was very heavily involved in the Bloodline saga. I think that really got him over to a lot of people. I always thought this guy was great because I remember watching him in Golden Black NXT, which was the best version of NXT. And he was one of the staples down there. Great individual. Very positive. I think he comes off as a natural baby face, and that is Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. I think he's a great wrestler. I loved how he got introduced to the main roster by coming in to do the John Cena um, United States Championship
Oh
Open
yeah, yeah.
Challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how he made his main roster debut. I really like that. That was really good. I mean, he was heel for a while on the main roster. He's done a lot of things on the main roster, won a lot of the mid card titles.
He's even done his
So
own
yeah,
open challenge for the U.S. title just
yeah,
last
he
year.
did, which was really good. Which was really good. He puts on some phenomenal matches. I really like Sami Zayn. I think he's a fun character. I really liked him during the Bloodlines. I liked his inclusion in that, obviously. So yeah, Sami Zayn, number 30.
Sami Zayn, that's a good pick. Great competitor, great athlete. Hopefully, a world heavyweight champion at some point. We'll see.
We'll see.
Sami Zayn. Moving on. 29. He has been a world heavyweight champion. He's also been tag team champion. He's also been part of some controversial storylines during the ruthless aggression era. And you might think you know
Eddie
him.
Guerrero.
Nope. You might think you know this guy.
Oh, it's
But
Edge.
yeah, that's right. It's Edge. Because you think you know me. Edge is my number 29.
You have him higher on your list than I thought you would have him.
Yeah, you thought he'd been like in the 40s or something, or somewhere lower.
Even lower than that. I thought he would be in the bottom half or the top half, technically.
Okay, I really liked his tag work. He's here mostly for his tag work because I like tag
What do you
teams.
mean here mostly for his tag work? What the disrespect?
I knew you'd like it if I said that. That's why.
What the disrespect to Edge?
He's had a great singles run as well. To be fair,
An
like
amazing singles run.
yep, as a heavyweight champion, he had an injury that cut his career short, but then he took a lot of years off. I don't know, 8 years, 7, 8 years.
Ooh, it was a pretty decent long time.
It was, and then he wrestled again with WWE before he went over to AEW, where he's doing a lot of stuff right now. He's nearing the end of his career, I think. He's been around since the mid '90s, so at any point, this guy will be a future Hall of Famer. I'm fairly certain.
He is in the Hall of Fame. He was already in the Hall of Fame.
They put him in the Hall of Fame. He's not even done yet.
Yeah, he was in. They put him in the Hall of Fame the year after he retired from his neck injury.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, he's already in the
'Cause he was-
WWE Hall of Fame.
Because he was technically not supposed to come back.
Yeah, that's why I think you need to wait to put people in.
Like 5 years,
They
like
might
the
come back
NFL.
and do it. They might come back and do another run. Nikki Bella, it doesn't really make sense. Because she's already also in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
But here she is having another run.
and she's only in her early 40s too. Or
Yeah,
maybe late,
so like
mid.
I don't know why she was put in so early into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, Edge was put in like literally like the year. Well, I think everyone thought he was done. He wasn't returning.
Right,
That's part of it.
based on his injury. Yeah.
You know why he knew he could come back is because he's actually really good friends with Sheamus. I think he was on Sheamus's YouTube channel, and they were riding bikes.
Yeah.
Together on like the mountains,
Mm-hmm.
and Edge's neck was so bad. Like if you take a serious bump, they thought that he would break it. That's why he had to retire. But he fell on this trip with the bike, and his neck. Nothing was wrong with his neck, and so he thought if he could take that bump, then he could probably take another bump in the ring. So he decided to come back.
Okay. Well, Edge, a great competitor, and my number 29.
Yeah, great guy. You may or may not hear about him later.
Yeah, right. I have a feeling I
You may or
would.
may not. 29. 29 is a crossover with Chris's last list. In fact, it was almost a number crossover, but I moved this person up on my list. And it was the exact same number I moved him from, and I bumped him up because I liked him a little bit more, so I bumped this person up, and that is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, breaking the walls, I think, is an amazing competitor. I really liked his older stuff when he was in WCW, and when he first started coming to the WWE with the Numbertron and stuff.
Yep.
I thought that stuff was great. He came back. His ruthless aggression era is kind of. I thought he was okay as with the shorter cut hair and tidy whitey outfit on. Wasn't my favorite look for him. I preferred
Agreed.
the older I preferred Chris Jericho more in the attitude and before ruthless aggression era, before he left and then came back.
Yep.
Chris Jericho,
Me too.
but he's really good. I really like Chris Jericho. I like his moves. I do like the code breaker. I'm glad that he added a really cool finisher when he came back.
Yep.
And yeah, I liked a lot of stuff Chris said in the last week's episode about Chris Jericho. I 100% agree with. Did some great stuff. I really like the stuff he did with Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
That actually made me like Chris Jericho a lot more with the list.
Yes, the
stuff.
list was great.
The list was great. Yeah, Chris Jericho, he was really good at innovating himself and getting himself over. He too, I felt like always had like a bit of a glass ceiling on him.
They gave
Chris
him the
Jericho.
undisputed title once, and then it seemed like after that he had that glass.
I mean,
ceiling.
he's won world titles. Like I felt like he never could get to the big one. Like I know him and Kevin Owens were building that storyline with the list, with the intention of them feuding over the Universal title at WrestleMania, and then they were able to feud at WrestleMania, but not for the Universal title. That ended up he gave that to Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. That's one of the reasons why Chris Jericho went to AEW in the first place, was because of that. Because he realized that he couldn't break through the glass ceiling and be in that spot, even though they had this long running storyline between the two of them.
Yep.
Chris Jericho's also won. Chris didn't mention this, and I forgot to mention it last week. Is Chris Jericho also has the most IC titles in history with 9. He's won that championship 9 times, which is the most that anyone else has won it.
It's a great feat.
Yeah, it is a great feat. But Chris Jericho, my number 29.
Longevity and great mid-card status gets you that IC title often. So top of the mid-card.
And he did really help. Also, I want to put preface on this. He really did help establish AEW in the beginning. They really needed a big name to carry the world title in the very beginning, and Chris Jericho was the perfect choice for that. He really helped AEW out a lot.
Yep, he helped them make the name they are today. That's for sure. So, good pick. Can't argue with it. Yeah. Should be a little lower,
a little higher than yours.
Yeah,
and I did raise him up. I did. Oh, I thought that was funny. I forgot to tell you that at the end of the last episode, but yeah,
it's all right. Nice surprise. This next guy, I've recently learned that he is actually number 29. But I got him in the 20. I got him in the 28 position, but he's actually the 29th position. And the reason why
you accidentally said Edge.
No, I'm going to tell you why. No, that's not even why. Because I learned that if you take his number and my number and add them together and divide by 2, it's 29. This is Sami Zayn.
Oh, really?
Yep, we were so close. We were just
so close.
So close. So my
close to having a double crossover. Yeah,
a double crossover.
I mean, they're in the same list though. This is the second time we've had somebody in the same list.
Yeah, it was Ric Flair earlier.
Yeah,
and these guys this time, Sami Zayn's just 2 away from each other, and it's for everything that Caesar said. He's a great competitor. He's fun to watch. He's really good. Hopefully, he can break through that ceiling that's been there. I would love to see him as the heavyweight champion at some point. And hopefully it happens sooner rather than later. Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that was good. My 28 is also a crossover with you, Chris.
Yeah, we're getting crossover crazy now.
Yeah, it's gonna be crossover crazy. I told you. It's like every list from here on out is like 50% of it. I'm pretty sure is all gonna be crossovers.
Yep.
So yeah, this was a crossover. This would actually shocked me though on your list on how low this person was, because I thought this one could have been in your top 10 territory. That is Alexa Bliss.
There it is.
Yep, everything that Chris said about Alexa Bliss was absolutely correct. Yeah, phenomenal competitor. Like I said, when you look at the four horsewomen, I feel like Alexa Bliss should be right there. Alexa and Asuka should be right there next to them because they really helped revolutionize the women's division when they came in. Alexa did amazing stuff. I really liked her goddess character when she made the main roster
Yep.
and won the women's world title on the SmackDown side for a while. Then she did the stuff with Bray Wyatt, which was fun. She's been a tag team champion, I think, with Nikki Cross, Asuka, and Charlotte. And yeah, I'm happy Alexa Bliss came back last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just happy that she's back because I really liked Alexa Bliss. I think she's increased on my list. To be honest, I think she would have been lower, probably where you had her originally. But yeah, I really like Alexa Bliss. So my number 28, Alexa Bliss.
I was super excited to see her come back last year.
Yeah.
I had a feeling she would. I think in our Royal Rumble predictions that we did, I predicted that she'd come back, and I was so happy that I was right. It was nice to see her. Glorious. So, Alexa Bliss, I love it. Speaking of the four horsewomen, though, my number 27 is a four horsewoman. There's only one left, I do believe.
No, there's not. You have two. There's two left, but one of them I don't think will be on your list.
I thought I did all four of them. Oh, that's all right. This one is Sasha Banks, and I know that she's going to be on your list eventually, so I'm going to let you do most of the talking later on. But Sasha Banks is a, what was it, 12-time champion all at once? She had like 12 different belts. Is that the number that it was?
Mercedes Moné, yes,
Yeah,
had multiple, but yeah,
yes, same person, just a different character.
Too many belts.
Yeah, that's
Too many
right.
belts. Oh, Mercedes Moné and Sasha Banks are the same person.
Yeah.
Did this man just say that? Did he just say that?
Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
I'm not
That is
mistaken.
correct.
You're starting
That
to
is
make me
correct.
question myself.
All right, I want you to remember that when you think about Cactus Jack. I want you to remember what
Well, I
you
mean,
just
these
said.
are clearly the same person. I mean,
Clearly
there's
the same
no
person.
denying that
Yeah.
these two are the same people. So, yeah, she's held 12 titles. She's one of the four horsewomen. Did a lot of great things in NXT, came to WWE from there, did great things. Moved over to AEW when like things were kind of getting stale for her, and she's flourishing over there. So
Yeah, so it's killing it over in AEW.
Yep. So
She might be on my list later on.
yeah, she might be. I'm just gonna assume that might happen, and then we'll hear all about all her accolades and all the 12 titles she just hold. She doesn't currently hold all of them anymore, but
No, she lost a few of them now.
yeah. So that's my number. What number are we? 27.
27.
Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné.
My 27 is a crossover with you, Chris.
Oh, no surprise.
We had a pretty big discussion about this wrestler. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. He's a legend. He's a five-time WCW champion. It is the man known as Booker T. I really like Booker T a lot.
Yes.
I think Booker T is fantastic legend, like I said before. Very versatile. He can do the funny stuff. He can be very serious stuff. One of my favorite things is the grocery store. Booker T in the grocery store, and then Stone Cold just appearing behind him, beating him in the grocery store. Some of the funniest stuff ever.
Oh man.
And only Booker T. Booker T has some of the best facial reactions to things that are happening that are so funny. There's one time he's in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 23. He goes down to grab a ladder, right? He goes down. Everybody's grabbing ladders. He goes and grabs his ladder, and it's the small step ladder that he grabbed. And he's like, "Tell me what I'm supposed to do." It's so funny. It's the hilarious thing ever in that match. It's so funny. Booker T knows how to like get himself over. He was really good at maximizing his minutes. He did very well over in WCW, obviously winning the title 5 times. I mean, they really built him up as a star from WCW from the ground up. He was in a tag team with his brother, split out into single stars, and he really flourished as a single star. They really did a good job building up to the main event scene over in WCW. came to WWE, and I felt like he had the best like career coming from WCW to WWE, because most of those guys didn't do very well coming over to WWE. But I think Booker T was very successful, won a bunch of mid card titles. Eventually, he did the King Booker thing, won the World Heavyweight title,
Yep.
had some amazing rivalries and storylines. Eventually, he leaves. He goes to TNA, becomes TNA World Champion over there. There's a lot of fun stuff in TNA, and eventually he comes back to WWE, and where he's been more of a in the commentary role and doing a bunch of other stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, he's really big on helping the next generation with his school. It's been helping a lot of people. One of the well-known ones is Roxanne Perez. That he helped train Roxanne Perez. It was one of it. Was That's why she got the name Prodigy, because she was his prodigy. Um, so yeah, Booker T, number 27.
There you go. All right. Great pick. Again, nothing more to say about that. We talked about him at length last time, and we're talking about him more here today, so it's perfect. We'll move on to my number 26 here. My number 26 is a crossover. I'm fairly certain.
Surprise! It's a crossover.
Yeah, this is
the
crossover.
Is
Crazy.
Keep on happening now.
Yeah, you just get used to this. I believe it's a crossover. I'm trying to look back and see if I find her, but it's Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus was on my list earlier.
Yep, WWF Women's Champion, 7-time, Hardcore Champion 1-time, Hall of Famer. So many.
She's in 70. Oh no,
70.
80. She was 80 for me.
Oh yeah, 80. There you go. She was in the 80s. A little low, and I would think, but to each their own. Some people have people lower. She's in the Canadian Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. She's in the WWF Hall of Fame. I mean, she's Trish Stratus. She's still working.
Still wrestling too. Yeah, that's right.
Still working today. Well, maybe not today, but she's still got matches every now and then.
Matches on and off. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see her more this year. We saw her a bunch last year, here and there. So she's not done. She's out there. She's working hard. She's keeping busy. She's doing a lot of cool things. She's doing a lot of great things. So that's my number 26, Trish Stratus.
Good pick. I think the only reason she's lower on my list is because she ended her career right when I started watching in 06.
Yeah.
It's like when she had her official retirement match.
Yep.
And so I didn't see much of. Only stuff with Trish Stratus I've seen is the stuff that I've gone back and watched.
And that makes sense.
I watched other people hired, so that's probably why she's that's why she's lower on my list, probably, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. That makes sense. I saw her through all the stuff that she had to go through.
26. We have to talk about the greatest woman wrestler of all time.
The greatest.
26.
Okay.
Yep. And it's not just me saying that. Sports Illustrated says that. Bleacher Report says that.
All right, so this is the last woman on your list then.
The best. Well, I'm saying she's the best. She's not the last on my list. I'm gonna be honest.
You said greatest.
But she is one of the 4 horsewomen. This is Becky Lynch. I have Becky Lynch right here on the 26. The man, Becky Lynch, I think is holds a pitiful, very important and crucial role for the women's division. It was her storyline that got over enough to be the main event of WrestleMania. I think her character got really over. I really prefer her new heel character. Her new heel character is amazing and so funny, hilarious. I love her being this over the top heel, obnoxious heel, and it's great. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's just always in denial of stuff. I love that too. I think that's great. I really like her new heel character. I think she's done a lot to help the women's division out a lot. Helping with Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, bunch of others, building them up and helping the next division go over. I like how she plays into the internet things, like when people were calling her Becky Hogan after she took Bailey's spot, and she dressed up like Hulk Hogan on the next night on Raw. I love that. So she's always watching the internet stuff. So I think that's hilarious that she played into it. But yeah, Becky Lynch, my number 26.
There you go. But you're number 26. Becky Lynch. one of the four horsewomen.
Yep,
Although
that's right. Four horsemen.
they were never a complete team like the four horsemen.
Yeah, they've always teased it, but they never actually done it. They've teased it multiple times. They have had all four of them have been on the ring at the same time before. But they've never actually in a group.
Yep.
An official group. It's more of like an internet type thing, calling them the four horsewomen.
Yep. So, all right. Well, here's part of my list where this is careers that may be cut short.
Shenanigans? Oh.
Yeah, no, not shenanigans. This is just a little bit of a cut short career. This is Kevin Owens. Had a major neck injury last year. Not sure if he's gonna be able to ever come back. Kevin Owens was a great in-ring talent. Great on the mic. Had the Stone Cold Stunner as his finisher. Borrowed that from Stone Cold. He's been Ring of Honor champion, WWE Universal champion, NXT champion, Intercontinental he's tag team champions. He's done them all. He's done everything that you could possibly think of from a guy who doesn't look the part anymore. He looks like a wrestler from the 80s and 90s versus the wrestlers that they sometimes have now. But he's a super good talent, really athletic, and a crazy pivotal part of the WWE's success over the last 15 years or whatever the case may be. So
yeah.
And he's great on the mic, if I didn't say that already.
Kevin Owens is great on the mic.
So such a good time. And I saw the list thing was super popular back then. It even hit my feed even during my dark period, that I was like, oh, this is interesting, what's going on here? And I thought that was hilarious and funny, especially when
it's a popular storyline.
Yep, Chris Jericho's name made it to the list, his own list.
Yeah.
What? See ya. Oh, that was great work. So that's my number 25, Kevin Owens.
My 25 is a technical master. Especially during the New Generation era, where he was pretty much like the top person on the New Generation. Great wrestler. I think he has one of the best superplexes. I think he does it one of the best. It's also hard for this guy to have a great match, like not have a great match with anybody. I think he can wrestle pretty much anything except Goldberg, because Goldberg will knock him out and give him a concussion. And that is Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart, great wrestler. Like him a lot. Has a great look. The only Hart family member to make it onto my list.
Oh, spoilers!
I'm spoiling it. I mean, no one expects Jim to get higher than Bret Hart. Bret Hart is no one expects anyone to get higher than Bret Hart at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah. So of the family. So yeah, I have Bret the Hitman Hart here, 25. I have gone back and watched a lot of his stuff from the New Generation era. He does have some great matches. I think he got bullied out of his title shot from Hulk Hogan with politicking at one point.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Bret Hart is an amazing wrestler. Deserves a spot on the top 100 my list right here. I think we'll hear about him much later on someone else's list. That's why someone else is being quiet and not chiming in on the greatness of Bret Hart, because somebody is saving all the goods for later.
I don't know what to say about Bret
Hart. Salivate over hearing all the good stuff about Bret Hart to come.
I don't know what I could say about Bret Hart. I mean, I'll have to think about it, and maybe I'll come up with something eventually, or maybe I won't. I mean, he might not be on the list. I don't know.
Oh, he's on your list.
Well, here's one that is on my list because of all his great achievements that he's ever had. He started out on a rocky road in his career. Started out questionable. You know, he was one of those guys that came out and he was kind of like a smaller guy, didn't quite have the look, wasn't sure if he had the charisma, had the high flying moves. No, not six. Not six. Not the 1, 2, 3 kid. He's already on the top. He's already been named.
X5. It's X5.
No. But then Then this guy did a transformation. And then he left and did another transformation. And then he came back.
What is he, a moth?
And he was like a nightmare. An American nightmare. This is Cody Rhodes, the man you've been waiting for. Cody Rhodes makes it to the list. Number 24. He is greater than sliced bread. He's probably going to make it even higher, no doubt, with his greatness. Cody Rhodes, number 24.
Rhodes is number 24.
The heavyweight champion of the world. He should always be the champion of the world. 5,000 days. Let's give it to him.
Whoa. You have Cody Rhodes at 24.
That's right. There's so much good characters out there. It was hard to put. I kept trying to push him higher, but
what? I think everybody's shocked. Everyone expected him to be in your top 10, man.
Surprise! He's one of my top 10 wrestlers of the now, but is he one of the top 10 of all time? Not quite. Give him time though. He's working on it.
Oh, you don't like Cody Rhodes. You're not a Cody Rhodes fan.
You're not a Cody Rhodes.
You're not a Cody Rhodes fan. You don't like Cody Rhodes.
I just have so much experience in my brain with so many different wrestlers that it's hard to put him any higher without like taking.
How do you feel right now? Right
out.
now, he's not one of your favorite wrestlers right now.
Right now, he's in my top 10 right now of all. So like he's one of the top 10. There's 10 or less. There's 9 or less.
Think about all the wrestlers.
He's
one of the people you think of, though.
Yeah, but there's 9 or less wrestlers of the now
like
coming
up. 5 or number 10.
I mean, I can't do it. You're about to see. So now you know what you know. But you don't know what you don't know.
Well, it's only fitting. Since we're at what? 23?
24. You haven't done your 24.
I haven't done my 24 yet?
Nope. No, because I went first. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. 24. Got it
I was going to say, did you skip a number?
Yeah. No, I didn't skip a number. 24 is a crossover. It was not technically a crossover because it hasn't come up yet. Because he's the greatest frog splash of all time. Almost close. There's one better, and we're on that Dominic Mysterio train.
This is the best
one. Dominic. It was only fitting that we have Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio right next to each other. But no, it's actually Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam, I think is a great wrestler. ECW stuff, I really liked when I came in, he was actually the champion when I first started watching. He was the WWE champion. I started watching right when the NXT brand started. Not NXT, but ECW, which eventually does become NXT.
Yep.
Started, and he was double champ. He was both the ECW champion and the WWE champion. And yeah, it was great stuff. Rob Van Dam. Yeah, can't say much more. Chris already said he was already on Chris's list. So yeah, Rob Van Dam.
Yep, that's our 8th crossover so far in this.
Yep.
That's just going crazy.
We knew they were coming. We knew the crossovers were coming.
Yep. Now this is where it seems my side of the crossovers are slowing down. I'm sure this guy, I'm surprised, should have been on your list. Maybe I just missed it, but we'll find out. This is another Owens without the S. It's Owen Hart. Owen Hart was a wrestler who got his career cut short.
I thought Owen Hart was okay.
Yeah. Except for he was good. No, he was doing great. He did great work right up until Bret Hart got the incident in Montreal. I think they really they're like, why don't you stay? You can stay. He's like, I'm going to stay. And then they treated him like garbage. They gave him this blue blazer nonsense, which ultimately ended his life. But Owen Hart was great technical skills in the ring. He was a great heel. He was a guy that you couldn't really see him as a face. He was never going to be liked as a face, and he tried it for like 3 months, I think, and that was about his longest face run. Otherwise, he was just a heel. Had a title shot at SummerSlam against his brother in the steel cage. Probably one of the best matches of all time. Got to be up there, at least in the top 10 as far as I can think of, right off the top of my head. But he was really good. I wish they wouldn't have treated him the way they did after Brett left, because before he left, he was just doing real great, and he was always good in the ring. So great technical wrestler.
Would Stone Cold feel the same way?
I think Stone Cold forgives him for that botched pile driver.
Okay.
I mean, as much as you can for somebody who gave you neck issues.
Yeah.
To be fair, I had a friend who gave me like lower back issues when he tried to give me a sharpshooter once, because he's no wrestler. and I forgave him for being a fool.
I mean, time heals all. You can't be mad at him. Yeah. But,
right.
I knew Owen Hart was going to be on your list. I knew he was. I think Owen Hart's a great wrestler. I think he just, in my head, he's okay. I never really watched him as much as you did, though. So that's also where it's a little different.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why he just didn't make my top 100.
He was also a great tag team wrestler, because he was.
He wasn't my big. He wasn't my big list of the people that I ranked on Pub People, though. Just didn't make it to the top 100.
Didn't make it. That happens.
Yep. I got tripped up in the last number. You know how I got tripped up with the
Cody
last
Rhodes
number, with you picking Cody Rhodes right there, because it completely threw me off. Because
shocked.
my 23 is a crossover with you, Chris. Almost a double crossover. That's why I was so confused when you said Cody Rhodes. I thought you were just joking and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, mine is Cody Rhodes is my number 23.
So close.
So close. Yeah, that's what it completely threw me off. It threw me. That's why you're like, did I skip one? I was like, oh, wait, did he just look at mine? And that's why I was so confused. It threw me off. Almost a double crossover, but this is the second time we've had somebody crossover in the same list.
Yep.
We had Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes.
This one's even closer.
Cody Rhodes got me. Yeah, even closer. It was so close. I had to double check. That's what I was like. I was double checking. You know. Yeah, but Cody Rhodes, sentimental part. He got me back into wrestling with his promo about his dad and stuff. So he was always gonna rank high on my list. The WrestleMania 40 stuff was great. I loved it a lot. I don't know if he goes up higher than this. Like I said, the Rock and Creative haven't done his like title reigns justice as they should.
Yep.
But yeah, Cody Rhodes, like I said, he came back, helped create AEW, and then came back, had that awesome Finish the storyline, which I was really into, got me back into wrestling. Culminated at WrestleMania 40, which was awesome.
Yep.
And yeah, I just feel like his title reigns have made me cool on him a bit. I think if we did this around the WrestleMania 40 time, I think he would be in my teens, closer to like very close to my top 10. I'm very honest about that, because as time changes, like I start liking those wrestlers just more.
Yeah.
And so like we did that just a year ago, and he's just bought back a little bit down because of that.
That's fair.
But yeah, Cody Rhodes 23.
Cody Rhodes. He was almost 23. I'll be honest, on my list, I thought about moving Owen next to Kevin Owens just to having, because I was like, I don't know how I want to do this. And I kept trying to push Cody a little higher, but I was like, Owen's going to take the sentimental cake just slightly. So it was almost a double crossover. I wonder if that's
almost
as
a
close
double
as we'll
crossover.
get. Yeah.
I think that's the closest we get.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So close. That's cool. I like that, though. It was a good pick. He's right where I think he needs to be right now. And he can only move up from there.
He can only go up from there. I mean, he's not, you know who hasn't shown up yet on our list, though?
Yep.
Remember
A
that
lot of
train?
greatness from the 90s, I'll tell you that.
Hey, that train hasn't booked yet. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's weird. There's no train station here.
There's no train station.
They got rid of the train station. Oh, that's too bad.
It will be coming though. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be showing up on these lists.
Yeah, sadly, that's probably what we're gonna have to hear about once. It'd be nice when it's all over. So,
We're on
but
22.
but back to reality. We're going to 22. That's right.
That's right.
Now, this man is the one I was questioning whether he had a main event match or not, because I can't
Yep.
remember when he took on Triple H, when the NWO and the DX was on the sidelines watching the match. This is Sting. Sting had a huge career in WCW, NWA, came over. It did not come over to WWS for the longest time. He was really hell bent on staying away from the WWF. He went to TNA after WCW and
It
Impact
was
and
not
all
a main
that.
event. He has not main evented WrestleMania.
That was not a main event match.
Nope.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I
Also,
couldn't
it made no
remember.
sense that NWO came to help him.
It didn't.
And did this man fight NWO like that was his main thing?
Yeah, like I guess at one point he did join the Wolf Pack, NWO, the Red and
Still though,
Black, but it
still
still wasn't the
the
same
whole
as those
definition
guys.
of him being the Crow character
Yep,
was him fighting the NWO. It made no sense.
it made no sense.
Anyway,
And a
yeah,
couple of those guys were
there's a
like
lot of things
Triple
about
H's
that
best
storyline that
friend.
didn't make any sense. Huh?
Yeah, and a couple of those guys are Triple H's best friend, Six, and
Yes, I know. Like it's well known. Yeah.
so yeah, it didn't make any sense. But aside from that, Sting had a glorious, long career with NWA, WCW, TNA, Impact. He finished it
AEW.
off. Yep, AEW now too. Um, he's gone and done everything anybody could ever ask. Sting is one of the biggest and brightest stars in the world of wrestling. Hall of Famer through and through. The man they call Sting. Man called Sting. My number 22.
My 22 is crossover with a man you criminalized and put him all the way down in the 90s. Like I can't believe you did this.
That's where he
This
belongs.
man main evented. He tugged on people's heartstrings, just like Cody. Him and Cody had very similar storylines going on.
But I like Cody
Very
more.
similar. And this man is, I think, even better in the ring than what Cody Rhodes is. But he is. He is better than Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, okay.
Technically wise, yes. This guy had a great career in WWE. And he eventually goes over to AEW. He's been a really foundational piece over at AEW right now, doing a lot of great things. He is retired right now. He's doing commentary over at AEW, but that is Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is amazing wrestler, one of the best. Luckily, he got out of the Nexus when he did. He got kicked out the same day they debuted. Otherwise, he would be gotten buried with John Cena. With Wade Barrett underneath them chairs. So he didn't get buried. And yeah, Daniel Bryan was one of those people who was always pushed down, but because the fans got behind him so much that they had no choice but to have him be one of the top guys. Like I said, this guy's had some phenomenal matches. I think he put on one of Triple H's best matches was with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30. Also, Daniel Bryan had some amazing matches with Kofi Kingston for the WWE title. Yeah, some Daniel Bryan, one of the best. Yeah, can't tell you he's one of those people just like Bret Hart who it's hard for them to have a bad match with anybody. His stuff in AEW, the matches he's had over there, phenomenal. Some of his best work. It's sad that WWE just let him go. They shouldn't have because he was still doing some of his best stuff over at AEW. Yeah,
Well, they let him go
22,
because of an
Daniel
injury,
Bryan.
right? They let him go because of an injury,
No,
right?
his contract just ran out.
Oh, they
He
just
didn't-
let it go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a mistake.
I mean, he also wanted to go over there. I think he wanted to try something different over. A lot of his friends were over at AEW.
Yeah.
It's not like he burnt a bridge, like they burned bridges with each other.
Right. He could always come back, and I'm sure he will at some point, even to just
He
be in the
might.
Hall of Fame.
I mean, they might put him in the Hall of Fame at some point, but I don't see it anytime soon.
Yeah, that's probably that's fair to say. Daniel Bryan. Brian
Yep.
Danielson.
Or Bryan Danielson. He did the same thing that Shawn Michaels, switching the names.
Yep. uh, this next guy, this final guy, he's more of a almost a promoter these days and doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff than any wrestling. It makes sense though because he's really old at this point. Well, not really old. Shouldn't.
Michael Hayes.
No, it's not Michael Hayes. No. This guy has been recent Hall of Fame, WWF Hall of Famer 2018. He is Intercontinental Champion many times. He was a tag team champion. He has had great matches with the likes of Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Diesel. He's a guy who brought in the Road Dogg. He is Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett is one of those underrated guys who was
I can see him being underrated. He was never a guy who I could gravitate towards, but I can see people thinking him being underrated. So I get that.
Yeah, because he's been all over. I mean, the WWE finally saw him as a Hall of Famer, which was nice. But he started TNA and he did a lot of work with bringing up that company.
Yep.
And then he was in WCW for a little bit, which really not much to say there. But he was the world heavyweight champion a few times when he was there, so I guess I shouldn't just brush it off. He was 4-time, not 5 times like the great Booker T, but so Jeff Jarrett, one of the greats. Careful if he's got a guitar though, because he might just smash it over your head.
He just might.
Yep. So I loved watching him. He's great in-ring persona, and his mic work, character work was phenomenal as well. JEFF JARRETT.
I don't know if he's better than Cody Rhodes though, or Sting. I think both of them are better than Jeff Jarrett. I can see Jeff Jarrett being an underrated pick that you might like them. I think Jeff Jarrett's only best move was swinging a guitar.
Well, and he had the figure 4, which I don't know if I would say he stole it. It seemed like they had a similar run when they were both working, him and Ric Flair. I could see myself struggling when I did this. I was Sting and Jeff. I kind of was back and forth on. So.
The only reason I just was like, oh, I can't see him being high on Jeff Jarrett specifically being high on other people's lists, but I mean, if you really like Jeff Jarrett, that he would be.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch his work, it was entertaining. He was always entertaining.
And I suppose good. That, yeah. Entertaining is I mean, most of these guys are entertaining. That's why they were on the TV screen. But yeah.
Even now, I could easily see myself flipping Sting and Jeff. You know, that's the thing. It's like when you get into these minute numbers, it's like, could they be 2 or 3 away? I mean, maybe. Today, yes. Maybe the other day, no. I don't know. He definitely would have been in the top this area. So,
my number 21 is another crossover with you. I think you had this person way too low as well. But this person is another 4 horsewomen as well. Helped bring in she does a great job of building up the next generation of women. I'm really liking the storylines that she's in. I was disappointed when she got removed from WrestleMania last year, and that's Bayley. Bayley always getting forgotten. I didn't like how she was booked in 2025, but Bayley, I really like Bayley a lot. She's a fantastic wrestler, and she's one of those people who can be very adaptable on what WWE needs her to do, and I definitely can see her either like at the end of this year, because I know her contract's up at the end of the year. I can see her going to AEW and smashing it over at AEW, or I can even see her staying with WWE and doing a backstage rollback in back there, and helping the next generation. But yep, Bailey is one of my favorites. Number 21, Bailey.
We had a lot of crossovers this time. This was like 9
Yeah,
crossovers.
yeah. I told you crossovers were gonna be crazy. I told you like 50% was gonna be crossovers.
Yep, we warned you.
At
We knew
least.
they were coming.
Yeah. We knew they were coming. I think there's just gonna be more the next two as well.
Yeah,
This was a very interesting list we had. This was a very interesting list. I
Yep.
should say that.
A lot of surprise locations for some people.
Yep. I was not expecting Cody Rhodes to be as low on your list. That was another surprise.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't have figured out a way to put him in the top 10. There's just too many good names to put in.
I mean, you could have. You probably have somebody who don't need to be up in the top 10 to be honest with you.
That's
That's probably what it is, right? That's
No,
probably what it is.
Nope. That's just a matter of opinions.
My top 10 changes all the time, depending on the year.
Yeah, mine will probably. Well, not the whole top 10. I think some of them will always kind of be in the top
Like
10.
if I'm into a wrestler right now and I like them a lot, I don't like I have nostalgic for those other wrestlers from the past, but they're not my favorite at the current time. That's how I see it. Does it make any sense?
Yeah, it does. But at the same time, I wonder, like, okay, so we'll take your buddy Dom. We'll take him as an example. So, like, he starts to suck it up for the next 5-10 years in your eyes, because I know he already sucks in mine. So, in your eyes, he starts to suck it up, right? So, he drops to, like, 50.
Yeah.
Aren't some of these older wrestlers that aren't going to get any worse going to move up then? Because it's like, well, you know what? Probably. I really do like these guys again more than this guy.
Yeah. Or if I watch something, like I recently watched something in the back, they would go up. Yeah.
So, in my eyes, those guys should always be up there. I
can't see Dom dropping that low, though, you know?
Oh, I can see him.
We haven't seen him yet. He hasn't been on any of our lists, Chris.
Yeah, I wonder where he is on our list. I wonder.
Where is he going to be on our list, Chris?
Huh. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe on the next one.
Maybe on the next one.
Well, that's another wrap for this week's episode of Killer and C's The Turnbuckle. Thanks for stepping into the ring with us.
If you enjoyed the show, make sure to hit that follow button, drop a review, and share it with your fellow wrestling fanatics. Down below, were you as surprised as I was to see Chris have Cody Rhodes not in his top 10? Let us know in the comments down below. Got another top 10 or past PLE you want us to break down? Send us an email at killercspodcast@gmail.com.
We're available on iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music.